Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of It's GSX-R O'Clock. So if you watched the video last week, I finished rebuilding the brakes. We put the new CP Racetech red braided lines on, and then we tried to bleed it up and we couldn't get a brake lever. So it's been a few days obviously since we filmed the last video. We actually put a tie wrap around the lever, and as you might see there, we've actually got a bit of a brake lever and the brakes work. Tying the brake lever up overnight or for a couple of days is a bit of an old trick. If there's any little bits of air you just cannot get out of there, put it around the brake lever, leave it, and then it just works its way to the top, and then you've got a brake lever. So I'm pretty happy with that. When I MOT test it, it'll be a good indication of how good the brakes are, so looking forward to that. So moving on to this episode, we're going to take a look at the wiring. It's pretty rubbish. So if you can see here, this plug's been cut off. They've used the coloured crimp connectors. There's just random wires and all sorts of stuff, so it's not looking very good. Bill has got himself a new crimping tool, and he's even managed to find these brand new Hitachi plugs with all the proper connectors. So we'll be able to just throw that one away, cut these off, make them all the right length. We've got plenty of wire to work with, it's pretty long, and then we'll be able to put it back on, and then it will look factory, which will be nice. Now, one thing that is a bit strange is there's actually a plug missing, but that one connects to the one on the other end, just here. So that yellow one's been put in there but was missing, so we're going to put that in there as well, so we don't have any separate wires hanging around. But before we get stuck in the cutting wires and everything like that, we're going to put on our new motor battery that we got from Mad for Bikes. They carry a large selection of batteries in stock, and they sorted one out for us. So we're going to put that on, and then we're going to test all the electrical systems work properly. Now, we've got a selection of tools we're going to use today. We've got a set of wire cutters, then we've got a set of wire strippers, which come in quite handy. You can also use them as cutters. We've also got a set of crimpers that work with the connectors for the Hitachi blocks, and then we've got a pair of pliers just to help us if we need them. So these are the special crimpers for these particular Hitachi connector blocks. Here we've got the blocks with all the connectors that go inside that you crimp onto the wires. So you've got male and female, and they're a standard Japanese motorcycle fitment, so they match identical to what's already on the bike. Bill's going to do the wiring and the crimping, as it's something he's quite experienced at, and he was quite excited to have a go at it. So let's watch him crack on. So I've got to say a massive thanks to Bill for sorting the wiring out. I know he's been looking forward to doing that for quite a while. So that's what we've got now. It's much shorter, it's less messy, looks factory. If you didn't know any better, you'd say that was standard. And that's the horrible mess that we've cut off. So yeah, Bill's done some good research. He managed to find those on the internet, which is really, really good. And yeah, and now the lights work still, which is the main bit. There we go. So really, really happy with that. There's a couple other little bits that we need to tidy up, but they're only tiny little bits. It's mainly rewrapping the tape that looks horrible, stuff like that. So that's going to be it for this week. We've been loving your comments. I always try to reply to them as quick as I can. Sometimes it's a couple of days, but I always try to reply. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas Day if we can. That's our little goal we had this year, and we're almost there. We're at 860 something. So if you could hit that subscribe button, it'd be much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get a notification when we upload all our videos on Sunday evenings at 9 PM. So thanks for watching, guys. We do appreciate it, and until next time, we'll see you later.